I want to speak on identity. The fact of being who or what a person or thing is. And passion, strong and barely controllable emotion. Sensibly, I say both are required to help sustain a healthy relationship. And as we can pertain this to any type of relationship, I'm focusing on non-platonic life partners and mainly men. Knowing who you are. That can help hold your light ass tongue during petty arguments or fold in combat with the emotions of a woman, considering disrespect for disrespect to be okay. Knowing who you are won't allow you to tolerate anything less than what you know you deserve, or dealing with an individual who is mentally driving you nuts. It can give you momentum and keep you focused on a goal, or push you down because you have nothing of substance to keep you afloat. Knowing who you are allowed you to form boundaries to protect you and your peace, or just let them run all over you for not speaking up for yourself, you decide. Knowing who you are is not putting yourself in situations to test your character. It's knowing what to say no to because you know you're not a yes man, right? Passion can intensify your identity. Be a force. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Without knowing who you are, especially within a relationship, without anyone to apply passion but toward your partner can be one, annoying, and two, confusing. Without a mission, without a goal individually, what could possibly come together? Caps off. Arguments go into an abyss, causing friction with no sense of direction. But that was to just keep it brief. Because if it's anything I want my brothers to leave with, know who you are and be passionate about something. Have goals and work towards them every day. And continue to develop yourself. You will always be top tier. For some reason, coping with stress is under violence prevention for Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. That speaks volumes. Because if you do not know how to cope with this stress, your stress, then you are abusing yourself. Verbatim. Many of us are facing challenges that can be stressful, overwhelming, and cause strong emotions in adults and children. Public health actions, such as physical distancing, can make us feel isolated and lonely and can increase stress and anxiety. After a traumatic event, people may have strong and lingering reactions. Learning healthy ways to cope and getting the right care and support can help reduce stressful feelings and symptoms. The symptoms may be physical or emotional. Common reactions to a stressful event can include disbelief, feelings of fear, shock, anger, sadness, worry, numbness, or frustration, changes in appetite, energy, desires, and interests. Difficulty sleeping or nightmares, concentrating and making decisions. Physical reactions such as headaches, body pains, stomach problems, and skin rashes. Worsening of chronic health problems. Worsening of mental health conditions. Increased use of tobacco, alcohol, and other substances. It is natural to feel stress, anxiety, grief, and worry during traumatic events such as mass shootings, natural disasters, or pandemics. During the pandemic, someone like myself who is not that socially amused, I was good. I was able to work on myself, do some self-developing, and still, no love lost. Continuing coping with stress. These are healthy ways to cope. Verbatim. Healthy ways to cope with stress. Feeling emotional and nervous or having trouble sleeping and eating can all be normal reactions to stress. Here are some healthy ways you can deal with stress. Take breaks from watching, reading, or listening to news stories, including those on social media. It's good to be informed, but hearing about the traumatic event constantly can be upsetting. Consider limiting news to just a couple of times a day and disconnecting from phone, TV, and computer screens for a while. Take care of yourself. Eat healthy, exercise, get plenty of sleep, and give yourself a break if you feel stressed out. Take care of your body. Take deep breaths, stretch, or meditate. Try to eat healthy, well-balanced meals. Exercise regularly. Get plenty of sleep. Avoid excessive alcohol, tobacco, and substance use. Continue with routine preventative measures such as vaccinations, cancer screenings, etc.
as recommended by your healthcare provider. Get vaccinated at your own will. Make time to unwind. Try to do some other activities you enjoy. Talk to others. Talk with people you trust about your concerns and how you are feeling. Share your problems and how you are feeling and coping with a parent, friend, counselor, doctor, or pastor. Connect with your community or faith-based organizations. Avoid drugs and alcohol. These may seem to help, but they can create additional problems and increase the stress you are already feeling. Recognize when you need more help. If problems continue or you are thinking about suicide, talk to a psychologist, social worker, or professional counselor. I personally get overwhelmed, so I take about 5 days every 90 days. My next one is August 4th, where I will just relax and stay off of social media for approximately 5 days just to recollect myself. During that time and literally any other time, I do not pick up the phone unless it's an emergency. I do not just pick up my phone to sit on the phone and, linger. I just cannot do things that will have me dwelling in the fact that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Do you want to know how many women can love you and destroy you at the same time? Are your family? Broke people are destroyers by nature, okay? Losers are destroyers by nature. People who are, let's say, for example, average at best, either they maintain society or they destroy it. And the only reasons why they maintain society is because of top brilliant people who force them to maintain society by employment. Other people are terrible. Most people that you find out here are going to ruin or steal resources or consume resources that they shouldn't get. Just think about this. When you're broke, there's no booty there. When you have some money, all of a sudden, all your jokes are funny. People are happy to see you. And you think it's because, wow, I'm that special. No, bro. But you never put one of these chicks on to the point where they are there. They don't need to be there. Don't let them be there. Especially somebody that is behaving trashy like that. She didn't do nothing like him to be where he's at today. She don't deserve to be there. You work too hard to be there. And let me tell you, if it was the other way around, and most professional women, okay, unless you're just extremely good looking and they just can't get nobody else, you won't be there. Women are smart enough. If you don't have what it takes, you will not be there. But men are that dumb. We will say, you know what, let me get you into the inner circle. Long as you got some booty, it's okay. It's fine. Women will never make that mistake.
I'm almost sure that half of the passport bros and hoes are individuals who aren't ready or willing to get their shit together. Take accountability and fix themselves, as if the zone difference or language barrier is going to block these foreigners from seeing the same things you lacked in America.